Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
What does the future look like for your podcast?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. My boy Nell is behind the camera today. We are not the dynamic duo that we normally are, at least on camera, but you know. Appreciate everybody that's been subscribing as normal. YouTube, liking on Instagram, following, commenting, Facebook, TikTok, all that. Got a lot of good stuff in store this season. You know, we've been in Toronto already. Got a couple more stops to make, but you already know. Buffalo is the hometown. And we sitting here with a producer that's been making his name known a lot the past year, especially. Got in with some good people, showed his talent to where he stood out amongst the pack and working closely with probably one of the best hip hop artists in the town as well. And he's elevating his sound, and that's something that's definitely special, and that's something that we definitely want to highlight. So, Buck the Kid, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. We at Studio 353. I appreciate the intro. That's love. That's love. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, sir. My boy Nell normally do the intros. This is my first intro, bro. But shit, bro. So you from Buffalo?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
What high school you go to?
Shit, I was just telling bro, I went to health science charter school. You ever heard about it?
Yeah.
Shit was crazy. Shit was crazy.
What was you like into sports, or was you always like into music from the jump?
Shit, I tried sports when I was like, how old was I? I was like 10 years old. Tried sports. I didn't like it. Like I was good at football, but I just knew that it wasn't something that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my whole family, like most of the boys in my family, they was sports oriented. So, you know, a lot of my family, they looked at me as, you know, they thought I was finna be that too, and that's just what I didn't want to do. So, no, I was never really into sports, especially high school. I was just telling bro shit. I was not in high school. I was not there really type shit. Like I was, because I tried to do a lot of like music programs and shit like that, you know, but nobody really had the passion for it like I did. So, you know, yeah. Coleman was my guy. He flaked on me a couple times. Shout out DJ Art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was supposed to teach me how to play the piano. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. But yeah, I wasn't really too much into sports.
When you get in, well, actually you said you was rapping first.
Yeah, I was rapping first.
So when you started rapping in high school?
Yeah. No, I started rapping in middle school. The summer of 6th grade, 2018. I'm 19, so summer of 6th grade.
Okay. And then when did the producing start? Like, why did you start rapping in the first place? You thought you was ass?
Shit, it was definitely ass at first. You said, why did I start rapping?
Why'd you stop rapping?
Oh, why did I stop rapping? Oh, nah. I was pretty decent. I just felt like I was better when I was mixing for other people. Or I felt like I was happier doing it for other people and making beats for other people as well. Because after I started rapping, shortly after like 2021, 2020, I started making beats, and then that just felt way better to me. Like I really had a different passion for it. Like I wanted to learn everything about it. I wanted to be the best producer in town type shit. So really, I knew to do that, I had to sacrifice some things, and rapping was one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
What was the other things?
Really just, I would say, well, normal shit, like spending time with family. I had to lock in a little more. I sacrificed a lot of time in school. You know, I didn't really go to school a lot because I would skip school to, you know, just be at the crib producing, shit like that. But I definitely had to but rapping was the biggest thing because that was my passion at first. That's what everybody knew me for. Me to have to sacrifice rapping was a big change because it was like, even in high school, that's what everybody was knowing me for rapping, going into high school. So, yeah, I had to stop.
Your rap name was the same?
You said what?
Rap name was the same, Buck the Kid.
Yeah, it was Buck the Kid. Shit is crazy. I got that name when I was like 7 years old. I used to run the streets with my homies. And then one of my friends, he randomly, one day he called me Buck the Kid. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? That name don't even make sense. I ain't even, and that was before Rich the Kid and all that.
Yeah.
So, I really had that shit first.
Was it before Rich the Kid? You said you was 7, you 19.
That was like 2015. He was probably still around, but
Yeah, he wasn't known.
No. Yeah.
He dinner just you might have had it.
Yeah.
But so when it comes to the producing, you said you just had like a different feel and you had a different passion for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there any like musical roots within your family, or it's just something that you just naturally just always had a passion for on your own?
It was really something I always had a passion for. It's crazy. My mom was like, she was showing me this video on Facebook the other day, and I was beatboxing. It was like I was like 7 or 8 years old. She showed me this video of me beatboxing, and then right under it, it was a video of me dancing. So it's like I feel like I've always been into music, but I don't have no music ties in my family other than Tyree. But me and Tyree, we was kind of like, before we linked up, we was kind of like distant cousins. So it's not like at first.
Because he a lot older than you too.
Yeah, yep. So it was that big gap right there. We barely knew each other until I got a little older. But yeah, I don't really have no family ties to it. I don't even know where it came from, if I'm being honest.
So what was like your inspirations when you first started? Because just listening to like a lot of the stuff you sample, it's a lot of stuff from my generation and a little bit older.
You feel me?
So when you said you was 19, I was surprised.
Yeah.
But like, what was some of your like producing inspirations?
Well, how would you define your generation before I say
it? Lil Wayne, Kanye, Jeezy, Fab.
Nah, for sure.
Like that generation kind of after Jay-Z and Nas and them, but before like, I would say Chief Keef is our era, but like Chief Keef is more so high school, college.
Yeah, he both. He like that. He like a middle child kind of.
Yeah.
But my inspirations, artist wise was Wayne. You got even the newer artists like Juice WRLD, J. Cole.
Bring the mic a little bit closer.
Oh yeah. Wayne, Juice WRLD, J. Cole, shit, X. X. That's when I was like more so rapping though. But when it come to making beats, my inspirations be like Metro Boomin. I like the old school stuff that he sampled, but I felt like me being different would be better for me to kind of sample some, like you said, your generation, more the 2000s, more the even 2010s. I be sampling 2010s music. One of me and Pistol, our biggest songs is a song from 2018. You know what I'm saying? I definitely. I say
song
like,
you sample from 2018?
Is it from 2018? It's either from 2018 or it might just be from in the 2020s. It was. You ever heard Too Fast? It was on the tape.
By Future?
No, it's by Pistol. It's like it had like a sample that was like, I think it was from the 2020s. So.
Yeah. I heard Too Fast by him. I was saying, what was the song that you sampled?
Oh, it was Whiskey Neat.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard Whiskey?
Yeah, I heard the name.
Coffee? Yeah, that shit was, I sampled that. So I feel like that's my way of being different though. One of my biggest inspirations is also Tyree. I heard a lot of what he was doing. So that's how I learned. He gave me a lot of the tools to learn. I wouldn't say he taught me hands on, but he threw me the tools and he made me learn how to swim type shit. Yeah.
So did you reach out to him, or did he like reach down to you to kind of show you the ropes?
Well, how that worked was my family seen that I was rapping a lot, right? They seen that I was kind of getting serious about my music, and it wasn't just a phase. So they knew that he was making music. Mind you, like I said, we barely knew each other. I just see him like at family events and shit. But my mom, she told me I should get in with him. Like I should start working with him. She's like, you should start working with your cousin Ty. And I was like, I don't know, because I ain't really know, dude. I'm like, everybody said they was going to get me in the studio at the time, and everybody was just lying. So, I seen him at this Thanksgiving event that we had. I told him, I was like, yo, the family said I should link with you. Said that you was going to get me in the stew. He was like, yeah, just hit me up. So I hit him up. He was like one of the only people who didn't
flake.
Yeah, who didn't flake on me, who wasn't lying to me. He actually, at the time, his studio was in his living room. So I'm sure he'd tell y'all about that. But yeah, his studio was in his living room at the time. He just had the little 2 monitors and the TV. He was using the TV as the computer monitor. But Yeah, no, he started teaching me how to produce. He was showing me how he do it, and he just gave me a lot of the tools. So after that, I wasn't able to jump off the porch until I was like I said, 18, 19. So throughout the years, I'd say like 2 years, once he started building his name up, I wanted to be around a lot. But during that time, I really couldn't because I had school I was dealing with. So yeah, I'd say about 2023, we started really linking up a lot. And then he started teaching me how to engineer. And it was just, that's just where we at now, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that school, when you know what you want to do in life or like find your passion, school is really a burden.
Yeah.
Because you just said I was dealing with school. But most people at 16 is like, well, school is my life.
Yeah, school is everything.
But you already found your life outside of school to where you didn't feel like you needed that shit no more.
Yeah. No, I knew I didn't need it. Like, me and my mom got into so many arguments about it. I love her to death. But man, when I was, especially like the later years, like when, like 2022, 2023, this life is, we all would know, living this life, it starts at night, basically. Like, a lot of the artists, they like to come out at night. A lot of the big sessions happen at night. My mom was not cool with me coming out on a school night, working here till 2, 3 in the morning. But I had to tell her. She ended up understanding as I started bringing a little bit of money in. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I always make them understand a little.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was definitely a challenge, having to deal with school and the music at the same time. When I graduated, bro, it's like that's when life really started, when I graduated. So I just felt free.
And then they're like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, it felt great. Like, I could be here as long as I want, work on any projects that I want. That's really when, like, y'all probably start seeing me more online. Like, I was out of school type shit.
So when did you and K Pistol link up officially? Because that's when we got hip to you.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember what the project was exactly. But it's the one that had flashing lights on it.
Yep, the biggest Who Else.
Yeah,
the biggest Who Else out now on all platforms. Go tap in. K Pistol, Buck the Kid.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
So that's the one where we got hip to you.
Yeah.
So when did y'all? That's the first one y'all put out together.
That tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't our first little piece of work though. We had something before that, like the tape or two before that tape. He had a single with me and him. It was called "Is It Too Much?"
Fuck
Van lately.
Yeah,
I've been saying, yep, that song.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like the biggest song on that tape. So then he realized, it then Flashing Lights came after that. So
he like, oh, no, I gotta stick by this kid.
we needed a whole tape.
Yeah. So what was it? Did you just want to work with him because he already worked with We Make Hits and all that shit, or did y'all like just have a natural chemistry, organic chemistry?
Really, as soon as I started working here, like as I was learning engineering, Tyree, K Pistol was kind of like my project. Like, he was the one he was my practice dummy kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really helped me learn how to do a lot of this shit just by being there to, whenever I needed him, I want to learn how to do a specific thing on Pro Tools. I just hit bro up. He'll pull up on me, and he'd be patient with me. Like, he wasn't in no rush to do nothing. That's why I fuck with bro, because he was always patient. Even when I was slow at doing this, I ain't really understand how to do it. He knew, he seen it in me, just hearing my beats, because I was raw at beats, but I just wasn't raw at engineering at the time. So yeah, that was like 2023, into 2023. And then Flashing Lights was actually made on a school night. So we cooked that shit on he had picked me up. Did he pick me up from school, or did he pick me up from the crib? It was one of the two after school. And then we came to the stool, cooked it up. My bro was on the couch doing homework. And we was cooking Flashing Lights, and I didn't think it was gonna be how it was type shit.
Nah, that shit's crazy. Yeah. That's one of the ones.
That's my brother though. We got way more shit coming.
Yeah, but that even speak to, because something that I brought up on a podcast like a few times, because KP, that's family. So something I brought up on a podcast a few times is just his work ethic in general.
Yeah. Crazy.
And just his passion for what he's doing. It's like he treats being an artist as like a real everyday job.
Yeah.
Like in all aspects. So even just him seeing the potential in you just from the beat making, but seeing that you could be like an all around producer.
Yeah.
And then being able to like have that patience, sit with you, go through it. Because I'm sure he was probably even learning from you learning shit.
Nah, that's a fact.
And that's something that I'm pretty sure that he thought about, to where it was like, I'm down to do this, and it's like it's only gonna benefit both of us in the long run.
That's a fact.
That's why I really feel like he's one of him and a few people are like one of the ones out of Buffalo that really could put it back on the map, like outside of Griselda.
Yeah, nah, he the future. He the now and he the future. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when it comes to me, he seen that it was different than anybody else. Shout out to all the other producers in the town, you know what I'm saying? But he's seen that I wasn't cooking what everybody else was cooking. Like even Flashing Lights, like at first I ain't really like that beat, but he seen something in it. I told him, I was like, bro, you don't want to wait till that was the first beat I played him that day. He was like, bro, hell yeah, this one. I was like, bro, let me play another one. He's like, no. He's like, nigga, no. I want that beat. He went in there and cooked that shit. I was like, bro.
Nah, he be sure and definitive of shit too, because when he did the Red Room for Flashing Lights, one take.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
he looked at it for like 30 seconds. Yeah, I like it. I like the way it is.
Yeah, like
that's it.
And that's why I fuck with bro. Like he know he trust, like he'll trust you. Like he trust that you know what you're doing. And he told me that before. He's like, bro, I don't really care how you record. You know what I'm saying? I trust you to do what you're gonna do. That you're gonna make it the best you're gonna do the best that you're gonna possibly do. You know? So that's why I fuck with bro. Yeah. That's brother.
That's how you build a real team in general too. Like you gotta have people in positions that you trust that they're great and gonna do the best at their job.
No, for sure.
Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna be trying to do everything, and then whatever brand or business you're trying to build isn't gonna propel to where you need to go.
Everybody got to do their job. Everybody got to be great at their thing. Everybody don't got to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So in terms of producing, what do you think it is that makes you stand out specifically? I know we talked about the samples a little bit, but just on the more technical side for the producers that's watching and shit.
Really, one, I would say what make me different to people out here would probably be the samples. But two is how I do the samples, how I flip it. You know, like I don't cook up beats like everybody else do. I kind of my ideas are a little different. It's like I don't really care to make just trap music. That's what's different to me about me. I don't want to just do trap music. I want to do different genres. I want to do pop. I want to do reggae. So sometimes if I can't do pop out here, because you know it's not a lot of pop artists out here, I would try to sample some pop and then make it trap, just so I don't get bored or get content with doing just trap beats, or just because I got a lot of rap artists. And that's one thing with Pistol. He'd come in here and I have him on a whole different beat. You know, I have him on a whole younger wave. I'd be like, yo, bro, we doing something different today. We not doing that trap shit today. We gonna make us some R&B today. We gonna make us some you know, Playboy Cardi. We gonna make us some young nigga shit like that. Some Playboy Cardi shit. We gonna try to find us a whole different fan base. It's not just everything ain't about trap just because we trapping. You know what I'm saying? You can still we artists. So I feel like, you know, a lot of people, that's really the difference between me and a lot of people. Like I kind of I would say my brand. I take my brand really serious. You see, I mix the fashion up with the music a lot. So I feel like people see me as more of a figure than just a producer. You know, if I didn't have the brand, people wouldn't hitch on to it as much as they are. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm more of a face. Like I'm more of just an overall brand than a lot of other producers. I'm not just posting my beats online. Like I'm really making it. I'm trying to make a movement. I'm trying to elevate everybody that's working with me. You know what I'm saying?
And when you talk about your inspirations, it makes sense because the first person, when you say you making yourself a brand, making your face known as being a producer, first person I think of is Metro.
Metro, exactly.
So it makes sense that that's somebody that's one of your bigger inspirations.
Yeah, Metro is just the whole way. You know, my favorite artist is Drake. So, you know, Metro kind of pissed me off a little bit last year. But, you know, I feel like Metro, just the way he carry himself is just so different. Like, we see people like, there are legendary producers, like you got Dr. Dre, Timbaland, and all of them. But I feel like the way Dr. Dre moved to Atlanta was it's different. Like, nobody really.
Metro moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, Metro moved to Atlanta. Like, the way he did that was it was crazy. You know, and he did it by being a face. Like, when 21 Savage and Metro dropped an album, 21 Savage and Metro's album. It's not just 21 Savage with Metro on the production. You know, so that's what I want to be. Like, I don't want to be just my bad. I don't want to be just on the beats. You know, and that probably comes from me starting off being a rapper. I wanted to be in front of the camera sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be on the stage, but that's a good way for me to be on the stage, and do what I love to do, type shit. So.
Cause I peeped you was made sure you was in the, I don't know, made sure who I thought it was. You was in the last KP video.
Hell yeah, for sure. Yeah, he asked me, he was like, even on the cover art, he was like, yo, do you want me to show your face on this, or do you want to show face, or do you want to kind of be just in the background chilling type shit, like not really in the videos, and you know, just kind of, you know, just my production and not really nothing else. I told him, let's Metro and Future, we on that, you know. So yeah, he told me, shit, pull up for the videos, and we both put it together. We put some ideas together. We both kind of did the production on it, or like directed it, I would say. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of how I move, and that's why I feel like I'm different than a lot of the other producers out here, because I kind of put my face out there. I'm a brand.
That's important. I see it for sure.
Yeah.
What about when you say putting your face out there and like being a brand more? What else are you looking to attract when being like a brand and not just a producer? So as far as like just examples, like maybe movies you want to work on potentially, brand endorsements, that type of shit. Like, what are you trying to align with?
Really
speaking it into existence.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want to get more into the fashion space. I want to start being more involved with that. I haven't figured it out yet, but I want to figure out how do I merge, not even just out here, just how do I merge fashion and, you know, in the music that I'm making? How can I merge it? You know what I'm saying? So, like I was just telling my boy Trevor, like I'm trying to figure out ways to do that. But I would say I want to get more in the fashion space. I would love to start doing movies. That's something that I definitely want to do, like soundtracks and stuff like that. That'd be fire. Because that type of shit stick with people, you know.
That's Metro.
Yeah, Metro.
He did that Spider-Verse multiverse. Yeah,
that's the first thing I think about, that Spider-Man movie. And that shit, that was legendary. So stuff like that, I definitely just want to be all around. Like I said, even this is more so into the music space, but just doing more genres, like getting more into pop, getting more into like reggae, what other genre, house music, stuff like that. That's all of that is fire, because that's all.
You interested in K-pop at all? No.
I don't listen to it too much. I don't know too much about it.
I heard it's a lot of money as a producer in K-pop.
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah. Now that's what I did hear. I know the fan bases are like really they huge, so I definitely look into that. But I know even house music being played in all the white, you go to any of the white people clubs, they playing house music and they vibing to it. It's,
in New York City, you said you about to go soon for your birthday.
Yep.
A lot of house music.
Nah, for sure. So definitely getting into expanding my brand. That's really what I want to do. Just expand the brand, make it global. You know, that's the goal. Like the goal, I want it to sound so unfathomable, but it's gonna work though. I see it.
Gotta dream big, bro.
I gotta sound crazy or I'm not doing good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right if I don't sound crazy.
It's a fact. So when you speak on like getting more into the fashion and mixing it with production, are you saying as far as like looking to design or being more on a model or like curation? What exactly?
Everything, really. Like I would like to design. I want to make my own brand. I know clothing brands is kind of like a very it's a very saturated space right now. So I kind of want to wait until I want to see how it is after the whole clothing brand era kind of like dies out. Now, I wouldn't say dies out, but
you think it's gonna die out?
I feel like it's going. I wouldn't say it's gonna die out, but I feel like it's really gonna change. Like it's gonna slow down a little bit and it's gonna change. You know, because a lot of it's a lot of sweatsuits and shit like that popular right now. So, you know, then I could come through and I want to be different. Like I want to be a Virgil making certain pieces. I want to make shit that's not being made. I don't want to just make a sweatsuit. You know, shout out to all the tracksuit and sweatsuit people though. Yeah, you know, shout out to all of them. But I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to do some different shit. I also do want to model. I definitely want to. I say like modeling and making, you know, and just designing is fire. That's just always been fire to me. because I always been into art as well. So like when I was a kid, I was drawing a lot, painting a lot, and then that's when I started making music. So to combine it two would be fire.
I'm glad you just said that.
Yeah.
When you go to New York City, visit the Met. You know what the Met is?
The Met?
Yeah.
Nah, what's that?
It's like the biggest like art gallery in New York City.
Oh, I have
but whenever they do the Met Gala, it's normally at this museum.
Okay.
So I was gonna say when you go visit that, I didn't know if you was into art or not. But,
no, for sure. Yeah.
But no, I definitely some curation ideas to mix the production and fashion would definitely be like an innovative thing, especially in Buffalo.
You feel me?
So definitely stay on that idea.
I feel like the person who's doing that the best, like close to Buffalo, is Westside Gun, shit like that. But he kind of into like the sports entertainment spaces too, like the wrestling spaces. But even that, like I really fuck with it's wrestling as well. So I could probably even get into the same field that he in. You know what I'm saying? I could link up with sports teams and design for them. You know, he kind of doing it all. He making the music, he designing, all that. So he an inspiration kind of when it comes to the fashion space. Like Westside Gun, he definitely he rock with that shit. Shout out, bro.
I already kind of asked you like your production influences, so I'm gonna switch up what my original top 5 was. So when it comes to just production, what are the top 5 albums you think of?
Top 5 albums, just production.
Yeah, your favorite.
Heroes and Villains, Metro. That shit, that moved me a lot in the 2020s, like 2022. I think it dropped out that album. The transitions within that album, the way he used the artists and like made them be their best selves on that. Like that's what I would love to do. I would love to make an artist. I just want to bring out the best in every artist I work with. So, yeah, Heroes and Villains. Death Race for Love by Juice WRLD. Great album. One of my favorite 10 Feet by Juice WRLD. I would advise y'all listen to that. Is by Hit Boy produced it. I think so. That shit was so
It's
fire.
a project?
Nah, it's on a project, but that's like one of my favorite singles,
songs.
like production wise ever. That shit's so crazy. Everything's for Sale by Westside Boogie. You feel me?
You really tapped in.
Yeah, I know a little bit of ball.
Nah, I have never heard somebody bring up Westside Boogie on this podcast besides us.
Yeah, Westside Boogie
like 6 years, bro.
Yeah. That album, I feel like that's low key my favorite album of all time. Everything's for Sale.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That came out like around pandemic era, right?
2018 or 19.
Yeah, like 2019.
Yeah. I was listening to that shit in middle school. Like, I don't know. I always been tapped into just different music. I wasn't too much into trap at the time. That's why I tell you I don't really care to just make trap music because that's the type of shit I was listening to. So that's number 3. Number 2, I don't even. Oh shit. I'll say, what's that? Nothing Was the Same by Drake. I love that album. Pound Cake, the samples in there, like when it comes to the samples that he was doing, Tuscan Leather, crazy.
Furthest Thing.
Yeah, Furthest Thing. This is nuts. What's another album? Shit, really, I can't think of nothing.
It's always that last slot that's the toughest.
That last slot. I would say this is a wild card though, but Life's a Trip by Trippie Redd. That was that album. That really, I would just say the production was just so. It was like a time to be alive type shit. It dropped around like the SoundCloud era, like 2016, 2018 era, and that was, or Love is, what's that tape that Uzi dropped around that time?
Love is Rage.
Love is Rage, yeah. That has some real
that's a
production
classic
on it, yeah. But one of those, just anything from the SoundCloud era was just perfect because the production was more raw. It was just more raw and upbeat. It made you really feel something. Like a part of why everybody say 2016 is so fire is because of that music at that time. The production, it was just crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say those like my top 5 albums. It'll probably be different if I had like the phone in front of me. I had to go on my playlist.
Like whenever this come out, you go watch it and be like, damn, I should have said this.
Yeah, I should have said this. Damn, yeah.
I normally give my 5 too. I ain't really have time to think.
What's your 5?
Production, I go Blueprint, Jay-Z for sure. Kanye, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yep. I should have went Kanye album. You right.
Dipset, Diplomatic Immunity. I go something recent. Future and Metro. I Don't Trust You, or We Don't Trust You. The first one.
Word.
He had Future in a different bag. I've
Yeah,
never seen Future in, bro. And Future like one of my favorite artists of all time.
Right.
And lastly, I will say on a production scale, I'm gonna go Chief Finally Rich.
Word. I never heard that whole album.
Word.
I never heard that. I really gotta listen to it. Everybody say that album is a classic, so I really gotta tap in.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I take my last one back. Now that you said Kanye, I'm like, yeah, College Dropout for sure.
That's a good one.
The samples. That's really where I started sampling, listening, watching that documentary that he dropped. Just
the Genius joint.
Yeah, and then just listening to that album after that. It was just like, damn, that's really when I started sampling. Just the way that he was doing it was so different at the time. Nobody was doing it like that. So,
that's
yeah,
right.
No, for sure. Kanye,
even the 3 albums I named, all heavy samples and Kanye production.
Yeah.
Diplomatic Immunity, Blueprint, Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. Nah, Blueprint fire. You know what I fuck with too, though? I fuck with Victory Lap.
Hell
Victory
yeah.
Lap,
What?
Victory Lap.
That's top 10 for me, for sure.
Victory
if we're just
Lap
going production.
I couldn't even... I don't even know why I love that so much.
It's like the real instrumentation on it.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell that shit was literally curated and done from scratch.
Yeah. And he actually had a plan going into it. Like, that's fire. If I believe it took... How many years did it take him to make that?
It took him a long time. Because there was a lot of songs that was on the previous project he dropped, which was Mailbox Money and then Crenshaw.
Right.
Some of those songs were intended to be on Victory Lap.
Okay.
So he's recording for that actual album.
Yeah.
Probably for like 10 years.
Damn. Yeah.
But it was like, it would be like, all right, this song for Victory Lap. All right, this song not. This song is. It was kind of that type of thing.
Right.
Like
And
he really had a roadmap on what he was gonna do to get to that album when it dropped.
No, that was that. Was Racks in the Middle on there? Yeah.
No. It was a single after.
Oh, okay. It was a single.
That was the last song he actually dropped.
Okay.
Before he
Racks
passed.
in the Middle was so crazy.
Hit
Hit Boy definitely an inspiration as well. He's so different. Like he don't even just got one sound. Like I done heard him on melodic music, real rap music. I done heard him on everything, old school shit, everything. Hit Boy is crazy. And he been doing this since he was my age, so that's definitely an inspiration as well.
Facts. Well, what you got coming for 2026? What can the people look forward to?
Definitely 2026 gonna be a lot more music dropping. Even hopefully more music than this year. It was a lot of music dropping for me that came out this year, but next year we gonna turn it up. I got me and Pistol. We working on our tape. We got a couple names for it, but we ain't pick one yet. Just know that's gonna be a movement. That's gonna be way bigger than anything. We upping it on Flashing Lights. Flashing Lights it's over for that nigga. we gonna up it. Yeah, just look out for more beat packs on the way, more collabs, more moments for the town. We're gonna put the town on even more than we did this year. You know what I'm saying? Bigger artists. You know, hopefully y'all see. Next time y'all come, we'll be in a way bigger environment. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Just a lot of upgrades. We working. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really just more music. Tape coming next year. Might drop a couple tapes with a couple artists. A couple of your favorite artists. Who knows? You know? Yeah, I'm in a lot of talks right now. So
got a lot of stuff cooking. We've been seeing some stuff online. Last question though, because I forgot to ask this. I always wanted to ask the producer this. What is it like being in a studio, like either cooking up a beat, mixing a track, whatever you're doing, and it's like 40 niggas behind you, all like hovering over your shoulder, drunk, smoking, whatever it is, and you like you don't want main when I gotta lock in the whole time, and everybody else can just do what the fuck they want.
I say 2 names, right? Rio the Young OG and Baby Sing. Y'all know Baby Sing? Those 2 sessions was probably the craziest sessions I ever had. Rio wasn't as wild, but it was just so many niggas in here.
So much going
Rio
on.
the Young OG. Like, I'm sitting here recording this nigga. And it's like mad people behind me. I got Ty behind me making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, I get nervous when I work in front of Ty, even to this day. 'Cause it's like working in front of your boss.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
like,
mentor.
yeah, it's like damn. But nah, it's really at first you get the jitters. It's like I don't know if like let's say y'all had a big artist on here type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get the little jitters at first, but then
Mm-hmm.
as y'all get into the conversation, y'all chilling. It's just
Mm-hmm.
regular. Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's not that wild, really. I be chilling. I be tuning everybody out. I put the headphones on. I don't hear shit, but what's going on in there? Sure. I say Baby Seam session though. That was his birthday party. It was like almost 100 people here. It was ridiculous. In his room, on every one of them cameras, you would see like 20 people on every one of them cameras. It was crazy. But yeah, that was just wild. That was just I was working and then I had to watch the cameras, making sure everybody good, everybody chilling. It's hectic, but after a while, it's chill. It's not too crazy.
Nah. When I seen like the real clips or whatever like going viral just in the town,
Yeah.
and I seen you at the computer, I'm like, damn, they got the young boy in
I know,
there,
bro. They got me here stressing
and
out.
everybody just in there doing whatever the fuck they want to.
Nah, that shit was chill though. Shit, like I said, I was tuning out. I was so locked in. I was just I ain't even know how many people was behind me, bro. I didn't look back.
Nah, that's good shit.
Hell yeah.
And that was a good moment for the town too, just having them here. Y'all showing them love, them showing y'all love.
Man, that's the highlight of my career right now. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was just me and Ty got on the phone the next day and was just like, bro, because that day it wasn't even supposed to turn out how we thought it was. How that shit ended up turning out, we ain't think it was gonna be like that. When we woke up, we didn't even know Rio was coming to the studio. So that was like a dream come true type shit. I've been listening to Rio since I was in high school, so definitely a dream come true.
Yeah, early highlight for a long career, my boy.
Many more to come. Many
Yes,
more
sir.
to come.
We definitely appreciate you for pulling up.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for coming. We at 353. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Come get you a session. Come get some beats.
Buck the Kid, No Label the
sir.
Pod. We out.
My guy.